Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. One Kamal. I think the brightness is too much today. Oh, how did I do it last time? Transform? Edit transform, paste transform, scaling, order, rename, hide, filters, sharpen, color correction. Ah, there it is. That's a little better. Yeah, oh, so much better. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. There's Mickey from the last stream. How are we all doing? Welcome, 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 everybody. Hello, hello. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of people. How are we doing, everybody? How do I get this to work? Hello, everyone. You're at school right now. I understand. I figured I just got home from Walmart, which is where I was able to get these. I figured that we would just build them, you know? Yeah. Really excited. I didn't expect this. I've had so many Canadians, so if you were one of the Canadians and even Americans that were being sent pictures of these, thank you so much for sharing with me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known to go out and get them. So, yeah, really huge thanks to all my fellow Canadians for helping with this, because, you know, it wouldn't be possible without you guys, but... while I open this, let's do a bit of a roll call, shall we? If you're unfamiliar with that, with the streams, I'm just gonna say hello to everybody here, and yeah, let's just start at the top. Just a Banana, Comic, Mohammed, Pickle, Soup Dogs, Paul, Decent. I always mess up your name. You need to tell me phonetically how to say your name. Cool Adman, Luke, Professor. Elliot, Ace, I know, yeah. Carsick, I'm sorry to hear that, Ace. Jeremiah, Gray, Spider Fan, Cookie Ruin Studios, Christopher, Lucky, Scottish Film, Friendly, I already said, Hen Grip, Skelly, Noah, Hayden, Kwame, Jorge, how's it going? Adriel, and Jonathan, Weege, a name I can't pronounce there with the Lloyd picture. Hello, welcome. Someone with a bag or something over their head. I can't pronounce your name either. Hello, welcome. Hey, Greg, how's it going? How you doing, man? I'm assuming that's you. Anakin, welcome on in. Sebastian, Friendly. I already said your name. It's just so friendly. I just keep saying it. It'll be cool to hear your thoughts on these sets. Also, what do you think of the new Batman trailer? I really loved it. We streamed the whole thing. I just want to flip to the end of the instructions here just to see. Okay, it's just an advertisement for the other 3 sets, which was kind of expected. I don't know what I was expecting. It would have been cool if we had an exclusive. Oh, there's 2 instructions for this set? Oh, I think I just got 2 instructions. Like, did I? Oh, no, they're different. Huh. It doesn't say bag 1, bag 2, or anything. Oh, I guess the QR code is different, but that's really strange. Anyways, guys, let's pour it on out. But hello, everybody. If I missed your name, I'm terribly sorry. I hope you will forgive me. There's just a ton of people in here. I can't really keep up with them all. It's a bit different when I'm streaming it this time than I am at night, you know? So I guess we have a bit of a choice. Who do we want to build first? I really obviously want to open the Rob Battinson one first. And I'm assuming it's this one. Let's close the knife so I don't hurt myself, shall we? I love watching your streams more than any other YouTuber. Well, thank you, Pickle. I really appreciate that, man. I know I don't stream too often, but oh, that looks... I love that sticker. That is a beaut. Okay, it is bag 1 for Batman. It would have been pretty cool if they had the stunt bikes features here, you know, but I understand. It's crazy that there's 2 heads included with the set. Honestly, I'm enjoying that they're doing that more and more. Like, we just got that with the Tumbler as well. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you make stop motions? I took a lot of pictures when I was a kid, but I never really did anything with them. Oh, I just realized I get to make the better Batman figure, the one that I saw on Instagram that looks absolutely amazing. So, oh, that's so exciting. I didn't even realize that I get to make that video now because I have the sets early. Wow, the shine on the bat symbol, I'm going to show you in a second. The shine on it is really cool. Look at that shine. Hang on. I don't know if that's picking it up, but it's really shiny. It's really, really cool. What are the alternative faces? Yeah, you've got the Tom Riddle face if you haven't seen it. It's from the latest Chamber of Secrets, and then of course you also get the regular generic Batman head. Unfortunately, which to me is really stupid, but yeah, hello fellow Canadian, welcome. I really wished for the mask's eyes were shown. Yeah, I know that's something that, yeah, 200 people, wow. I know that's something that's a really unique piece. I know that's something that people really wanted for the Christian Bale one as well. And I get that people want a new cowl. I don't have a problem with the new cowl for the Dark Knight one, but I understand that for this, I think it definitely needs something. Yeah, Greg, I agree. I really enjoyed the new trailer for it. It looks phenomenal. I'm assuming I'm putting the tires here. Would you recommend the new Batcave? I don't have it yet, but absolutely. I think it really just looks so unique. I'm trying to get my hands on it. So these actually were buried at Walmart today. And when I say buried, I mean like actually buried. There was a singular motorcycle set that I was able to get, and it was vertical like this. So I just happened to, I'm looking, it helps that the boxes are red, and I just happened to find it. And then these ones, the Batmobile was in behind sets. Like, they just threw them there. So I personally think they might actually have the Bat Caves. It's just Walmart just doesn't have the space right now to put them on the floor. I'm hoping it's that, but I also heard someone told me that Toys R Us also has them. So I've just been calling around and they haven't gotten anything yet. But I will try my best to get that, of course, for you guys early, as always. Pro, how you doing, man? I am blown away by the Guardians game. I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about it. I even did a video talking about the potential of getting sets on it. I was just like, I didn't think the trailer looked very good. I wasn't a fan that you only play as one character. But then we kind of just, as you get into it, I'm not even kidding, like, I stopped comparing it to the MCU in terms of like, oh, their designs don't look like that and all that. I just really start to fall in love with it, and it's like combining a ton of different things. You're combining like the Telltale choose your own adventure, make important decisions, and then also combining it with like just regular combat, like in Arkham and Spider-Man and the other Avengers game. But then also there's a bit of strategy because you're also controlling the other Guardians, where you're like, Gamora, do your sword slice. And I only have 1 power for each of them. So soon I'm going to have 4 for all 4 other members. So it's so complicated. There's so much happening. It just looks like a ton of like craziness on screen. But when you're actually playing it, it's completely different. And I really love that. And Star-Lord seems like a lot of fun. It's like the other Avengers games to compare it, Nightwing, but it's mixed in with like, you've also got to pay attention to, what's being said in the conversation. Like, one time I was given a passcode and Gamora just said it offhand, and you needed to hear what it was, and they continued to have the conversation, and you need to remember what it was in, like, it wasn't instantly. So it's things like that. Like, it's just very immersive where you really do feel like you are playing as Star-Lord. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed by it, honestly. And yes, on Star-Lord sounds exactly like Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye from the MCU. I don't know what it is, but he just sounds just like it. And then Gamora sounds like Colby Smulders, who plays Maria Hill in those movies. So it is pretty strange to me that they sound like other people. But yeah, I don't have the Batcave set. I am actively searching for it. Obviously, I'm gonna try and call around tomorrow. Normally, Walmart gets their stuff at the end of the day, so they might get it tonight. I apologize for the phone ringing in the back. So of course, I'm trying my best to get my hands on it. That is the set that I'm most looking forward to, and this one that we're building right now is my least favorite. And honestly, if Catwoman was exclusive to the set, I would maybe like it a little more if I'm being honest. But the fact that she comes in another one, yeah. Did my Walmart accidentally put them out early? I'm not sure because I hear a couple of different things, right? I hear like I've heard from them, they're like, "Oh, we won't put it out because we need like the plan, like you know how like I don't know if you know this, but everything in Walmart, they actually have pictures of where specific sets go. So these were just thrown behind other sets. So I don't really know what happened there. It could have been a mistake, and I just don't think they have the space for the Batcave to bring it out, but happy accident, you know? What do you think about the Technic Batmobile? I'm not going to pick it up. It's not a set for me. I personally don't think it looks like it. I think that we'll get to it when we build this Batmobile. I don't particularly think that they did the best job with that, but I think that the Technic one is so bad. Like, I really just don't think it looks like it at all. And it's not because it's Technic. It just, I don't think they got the shape. That is a very interesting piece. I've never gotten this before. What way does this go from this side? Yeah, I know. Yeah, for the rest of the world, unfortunately, it is January 1st for you guys. I really am not a fan when they do that. I really wish that everyone would get them. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that even like Canada here put them out early at Walmart, but no, I'm really not a fan of that. I wish that everyone was able to get things at the same time, honestly, but I want these sets so bad. Yeah, I get major original 2006 vibes. Just threw the instructions onto me. I get major 2006 vibes from these. I don't know. Kind of cringe that it takes another 3 months. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Are you going to make episodes for the... No, I'm going to do a review. I won't do... What did you ask? Sorry. Hey, are you going to make a video for the... Yeah, I'll do it when the show's done, I think, for that. The only reason I did weekly stuff for What If was just because there's so much to unpack for that, and it was my most hyped show, and it was also the thing that LEGO obviously showed the most love for, right? So I felt like I could talk about that, and honestly, especially in the second week, there was just, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely talk about like ideas for these sets. I really hope we get more What If sets. Like, I would love the purple, the Mandela. I think would be really, really cool. I hope someday we continue to get some more, but all in good time. I'm excited to combine these sets and do a video like that, because I did that back with the 2019 Batcave, and people really like that. So I'm excited, because I think that it gives you a really unique... I think it kind of just ties the whole wave together, like the fact that you have that turntable or whatever, or the area that can have the Batmobile. That's really cool, actually. It's very chunky, but it looks really cool. What do you think? Do you think Mace Windu is alive? I hope so. I know that Samuel Jackson would love to return to that role, and I'm all for that, honestly. I think that would be fantastic. I'm not at all opposed to that. So what happened to Minifigure Monday? That's really cool. I'm a fan. Honestly, having it in hand, it's very different than like the pictures. It does look a little blocky on the front, but like that looks like the set photos that we've seen. So that's pretty cool. I really want the Batcave because I'm so excited to see like all the Riddler things and everything. Yeah. Are you gonna put the Ben Affleck cowl on this? Yeah. Yes, I will. We're gonna do a video. I'm gonna show you how to make a better one. There was someone that did it on Instagram, and it is an incredible design. It's a really good upgrade for it, using some Marvel parts. I don't want to say what specifically, but I don't think I'll call it a Minifigure Monday. I actually already did a video how to make the Robert Pattinson Pattinson one. But you think we'll get Gotham Knight sets? I'm not sure because I feel like that's really soon. Ooh, that's really. It might be time to get a new stand. Hang on. I apologize. It's just. There we go. Yeah. Use the Black Widow arms. Oh, yes. That is what I saw. It looks really, really cool. I love her face here. That is really great. Does she come with the helmet in the other set? Maybe this is a bit exclusive. I love her face. That is so great. They really nailed that, I think. And honestly, I think the hairpiece works so well for her as well. I think that looks really cool. She's got a chain for a whip. Did anyone else notice that? I don't think I noticed that in any of the pictures. Opinions on Brendan Fraser as Firefly. Honestly, I think it's perfect casting. I think, no offense to him, but I know that he, like, obviously, like, he just doesn't act as much anymore, and I think it's because of, like, the weight gain and everything, and I don't know, he just doesn't look like himself. And I think that with Firefly, like, you could even deform his face. Obviously it could be like burnt, and I know that, like, on Doom Patrol his face is completely covered up. So I just think his voice is perfect. Like, immediately when they said that, I'm like, oh my goodness, like, his voice is literally perfect for Firefly. That sort of cocky voice. I think he's gonna do great. I'm really excited for that, in my opinion. I did find them 2 out of 3. No Batcave, but yeah. What happened to my thumb? It's just a hangnail. That's all. I should have put a band-aid on. Sorry, you have to stare at that the whole time. It doesn't look as raw as the other night. I don't really like Firefly as the main villain. I mean, I personally don't think he's going to be the main villain, but there is a lot you could do there. Like, he could be a big threat, you know. They could turn him into one, but I personally I don't think he's going to be the main one. They haven't really said that. They just said he is in it. So, maybe you could try Catwoman's cowl too. Oh, for her? Maybe. I think that'll look cool. If she, I'm sure she's gonna have a better suit than the one that we've seen in the trailer. Like, there's no way that that's gonna be her final suit. So, hopefully we get a figure. I had an idea. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring your question. There's just a lot. I just saw that there. Yeah, let's not talk about any Eternal stuff. We're so close to the movie, so let's just not talk about that. Okay, how do I put this on carefully? I don't know. I might do a review tonight. I might put this review out and then do the Batmobile tomorrow. I did have a video planned today, so. How long is the stream gonna go for? I think we're gonna finish. We'll finish both them, and then maybe we'll chat for a bit. But I don't know. It might be time for dinner then. I might need to eat some food. I was wondering when this set comes out. Oh, this set comes out on November the 1st for North America, and unfortunately, the rest of the world has to wait until January 1st. So. Just join the stream. What sets did you find? Just the Batman sets. And I am trying my hardest to get the other one, but we shall see if I'm able to or not. Yeah, no spoilers, please. Do you think Booster Gold has the potential? That would be amazing if he does pop up in the Blue Beetle movie. I think that'd be great. Booster Gold is a amazing character. Michael, how you doing, man? Do you think we'll get any sets for the Flash movie? I hope so. I think they'd be crazy not to do it with putting Supergirl in a set and Batman and obviously the Flash on his own, but to put Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton in sets, those sets are just going to be insane. And if they did a minifigure scale, obviously that's what's under the tarp. I don't think it's a spoiler. Everyone knows that. But if they were to do the Tim Burton one and sell that, I think it would just be phenomenal. I think it would be really, really crazy. I thought about it. Maybe they didn't show it to us because it's maybe a bit worn down or something. So there could, like, almost like the Ghostbusters one. It obviously wouldn't look the same because it's black, but it'd be pretty cool if it was a little bit rusty and stuff like that. I'd take a rusty 1989 Batmobile. I don't know. Nice, Maria. Yeah, obviously we're all here. We're loving Lego. When the No Way Home sets launch in the rest of the world, because I live in Brazil and they didn't launch yet. I would. Do you have Shop at Home? I know some countries don't have Shop at Home, but they should have been there. And they have already launched. There's no second date for them. Everyone got them on October the 1st. It's not like the Batman sets here, where they had different dates. But yeah. Do you know how long it takes for the Daily Bugle to ship from the from Lego? I'm not sure. If it was on back order, then it could be complicated, but I don't know. It all depends when you ordered it. If it was during like 2 times the points, they might be very backed up. I know at the top of the site right now, anyways, in North America, it says expect shipping delays. So I would say expect some delays for that, but yeah. Are we getting any Ghostbusters Afterlife sets? I don't think so, but I do kind of really kind of want to get that the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. I do. I think it's going to sell really well. And I also need to get the Ghostbusters HQ before the new movie comes out, because I think it's going to go up in price. So I need to make a decision if I'm going to order that or not now, before the new movie. I always wanted that. And I don't remember what year it came out. I think it might have been 2015, 2016, but I don't know if you guys are like me, but I know sometimes like it's hard to not look back and regret not getting certain sets. But when it comes to like, I know I missed out on a ton of Star Wars sets when I was younger, but it's like if I didn't get those things, then I wouldn't have had Pirates, or I wouldn't have had these other things that I really love today, if that makes any sense. The 18 plus Ecto 1, is it? Yeah, that's it for thing. Have I watched Dune? Yeah. I'm glad they announced the sequel, because I don't think if there wasn't a part 2, it's not a very good movie. I don't know. That's just me. Hello, Ingrid. Welcome on in. I need to sleep, but this is so relaxing. Well, maybe it'll put you to sleep. Massively regret not buying the 2006 Batcave. That one? Yeah, no, that was a big regret of mine as well. Yeah. I understand. Believe me, I understand. I held it in my hand. The pins are pretty cool, yeah. How did you get the sets early? Thanks to Walmart here in Canada again. They've the last September they had the advent calendars, and in October they had the Spider-Man sets. They're coming in clutch. Like they're actually being number one here. Like they're helping out the most out of everything. My number one regret is not getting the 2013 Arkham Asylum and got the entire Iron Man 3 wave instead. But you got the Malibu Mansion, which is a beautiful set. I really love that set a lot. Just putting on a sticker, sorry. Ash, I hit 800 subs today. Congrats. Yeah, if you guys, again, if you want to hear, I said this last time, but if you want to hear, if you have an interest, and he's already sold some people on applying to the Lego store. If you've ever wanted to work at a Lego store, if you ever want to hear what it's like, check out that guy's channel, Pen Plays there. His video is linked on the community tab, and yeah, no, it's really interesting from the stories and stuff that we've talked about. So, yeah. Have you played the original Lego Batman game? And if you could do it on the... Yeah, I want to. If someone has the time right now, could you do me a favor and just look up when was the anniversary? I know it was fall time. I remember getting it in the fall. I feel like it was November. or October. I think it might have been October, actually. Anyways, my dad and I went day one. I remember. So let me try and tell the story for this. Okay. Let me try and tell the story for you with that game being revealed. There was in 2007. There was a poster at the back of the Riddler Bat Tank set. And what was the other set that came out that year? That was the Bane one. And what's the other set? There's 2 sets that launched on the same day that year in 2007. Is it the Harley? No, Harley was in 2008. Chat, help me. The Batcopter, right. Okay, so I never got that set. So it was at the back of the... It was at the back of the... In the back of the instructions, and it's a huge book. Like, it was a vertical book. And at the back, there was a beautiful panel saying 2008, the Lego Batman game, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is crazy, because what got me into Lego was the Star Wars, the first game. Like, that was one of the things that really got me into Lego, was the original waves of Star Wars and that video game. So when I saw it at the back, I'm like freaking out. This is the coolest thing. I was just losing my mind. Then I think there was a trailer online. It was a really simple trailer. Anyways, and I was watching all the screenshots. I was staying up to date with all of this. I've never been like that excited, I think, for any other video game. And they were showing like different levels, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like there's an ice cream one, there's Mr. Freeze, and there's a team up with this, and I was putting together all the levels. And like in my mind, I was just trying to file it all. I remember in the summer, I was specifically somewhere, and I was going through all the levels. I'm like, there's a Mad Hatter one with the Joker, and going through all this stuff. Anyways, what's my point here? I was so excited. So we went day one. I remember we went to, it used to be called Future Shop. It's kind of like Best Buy here. And my dad and I got it day one. I remember it was at night, and I had it in the back of the car. And oh my goodness, it was just, I'll never forget that day. It was really crazy, and I played that so much. I had it on the PSP, I had it on the DS, I had it on the PS2. I had that game. I was playing it all the time, everywhere. Yeah, no, really incredible. So let me just move that stuff back. Anyways, that was my little tangent there. My favorite Batman bad guy is Harley. For me, I mean, it's the Joker. No one comes even close to the Joker. You played the pixel art version, I mean? The DS version. Yeah, it's available on like all the app stores and stuff like that. Does he come with... Oh, that's really cool. I don't know if I knew that every Batman, every set comes with the Robert Pattinson face. That's pretty neat that they went and did that. Were the handheld versions different? The PSP was a port of the PlayStation one, but the DS was very different. It was very different. You had a ton of different characters exclusive to it. Like Victor Zsasz, Black Mask, Scarface and the Ventriloquist. I think Jeremiah Arkham was in the original game. Yeah, honestly, now that there's no tape or anything, there's no point in keeping these sealed when I'm selling a figure, because these capes don't wrinkle. I might as well just assemble it. Anyways, let's build this penguin face, man. Let's look at him. Oh, he does have a second expression. I don't know if we know that. I don't know if we knew that. That's awesome. I'm so excited for the penguin. I think he looks really good. Do you think we'll ever see a new cowl piece, like something they did with like for Captain America with the helmet with the horns? Oh, I see what you're saying. I think it is time that we get a third Batman cowl, but yeah, maybe. Azrael was there, yeah. Yeah. I might be thinking of the DS, the 3DS of the Lego Batman 2, where they had the Deadshot was in that game, I believe. Yeah. Penguin looks so good. Yeah, this figure is incredible. I get major Gotham vibes there. I don't know about you if you've ever watched Gotham, but that's really what I think. What's the hardest level in the original game? I don't know. I can't remember having a hard time with any specific level. I'm tempted to just say the default answer of like it's probably one with a vehicle. Oh, the new stud shooter. I saw someone say stud shooter in the chat, and I didn't realize what they're saying. Oh, I love this piece. This was in the tumbler. It's 5 studs wide. This is so cool. Then you can have two spots. Yeah, we will be playing. We will be playing through Gotham Knights on the second channel, Ashnflash Extra, which, if you didn't know, we're actually playing through right now. There's the Monkey Kid Blade. If you didn't know, we're playing right now through the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy game, and it's been quite fun. I've been quite impressed by it honestly. Currently working on a Lego Live Aid mock. What got you into CMF drawings? What got me into CMF drawings? And I don't know what you mean by that, but explain if you want. Oh, that's really cool. So the studs go in that way. Huh. What got me into CMF drawings? I had a school project where I had to just fill out an entire booklet. Fascinating. So I had to just fill out an entire booklet, and the Lego Disney minifigure series had come out, and I was just like, you know what? Let's just draw series 2 and just fill out this whole booklet full of sketches for this graphic design class that I had at the time. And then I just really loved making it, and I was like, you know what? Let's go further. Let's scan all the figures in. Let's create a checklist, and let's do it. People don't really do that, you know. There's not too many people that do that, and so I did that, and I threw it up on Flickr, and it just got a crazy response. It was just being shared everywhere, and then I did a series 3 soon after that, and then I went through some personal stuff that I just kind of stopped drawing for a while, and then I came back the following year with the Disney Series 4, and then that was around the time that people were like, hey, you should really start posting on Instagram, and I was like, okay, I'll make an Instagram, and I made an Instagram, and got Justin's attention, and wrote him saying, hey, want to partner? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And then I started my own YouTube channel, and here we are. It's just practice, Jeds. I was showing the last time I was on stream, like, you know, back in 2013, 2014, how far like my drawing has come. Like, it's just practice. And honestly, my hand drawing, it's completely different than drawing, you know, on digitally now. I'm just so used to drawing digitally, so. Bought the Batman Who Laughs with your code today. Thank you, man. Yeah, if you guys are picking up the Batman Who Laughs skin in Fortnite, if you care at all, I just think it looks incredible. If you're going to do that, use code Ashnflash. And then I met Michael. Oof. See you later, Greg. Please give the stream a Killer Croc thumbs up. Yes. I wonder if there's going to be anyone else in the Batman movie. I know that there was a ton of rumors of other Batman villains appearing. I think that'll be cool, even if it's just a tiny little reference, like... Even if something like Zaz was in the original Batman Begins, like something like that, I think would be really, really fun. Just for the fans, you know? What are you most hyped for? Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, Hawkeye, Doctor Strange 2, Thor, as I call it, or Guardians 3? Probably Spider-Man, and then Doctor Strange, and then I'm tempted to say for Thor. But no, I'm excited for Hawkeye too. It's just the Eternals, honestly, out of that whole list that you gave of options. That's just probably what I'm like, what I just am just not really excited for. But they made a mistake here. Look. See how we have the black minifigure stand tiles there? And we flip forward a page. and then they're gone, and then they're here. Two-Face or Mad Hatter? Yeah, I feel like we might be introduced to Harvey. Maybe he's there. He's about to prep for the next campaign or something like that. I feel like they'll set him up in the future. I also just wonder, like, what are they gonna do for the TV show? Like, are we gonna? I think they can do something really cool with the GCPD, where they wouldn't need Robert Pattinson, but they could have Batman be on the show, and just never really fully seen. Like, they show up to a crime scene and it's already been dealt with, or even if he's there, like, he's just in the shadows and you just never really see him. I think there's a lot they could do, and maybe they bring him in like one day, film a couple of scenes, but I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, what are they gonna do for that? I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do. Mahan, I saw you in here earlier. Hello. Just about to post my figure from your Queen CMF series. Nice, man. Can you show the Bruce Wayne face? I mean, it's just from, and I think it works really well. Here, I'll zoom in, or attempt to zoom in. It's from the it's literally from the Chamber of Secrets. It's the Tom Riddle face, but yeah. What would you want as the next UCS Batman stuff? Could also see like a Daily Bugle set? So for me personally, what I'm thinking next year is maybe an Arkham or a beautiful Batcave or a Wayne Manor or something like that, like a big celebratory one for 10 years of the theme and 15 years for Batman if they choose to acknowledge that. But I also think that we will also see in November, as usual, I think we will see either they retire the Batmobile this year. I don't know if it is the 1989 one. And then they introduce one that looks the exact same, but it has the ability to split off, kind of like it does in the Batman Returns. Or what they'll do is they'll do that ice vehicle, which is probably more likely when he takes down the Penguin. What would be really funny is if we got a UCS Penguins duck. I just think that would be so cool. But next year is 30 years of the 1992 Batman Returns movie. I don't think that they're gonna pass on it, just because that is some people's favorite Batman movie. I think it's a little overhyped. I don't particularly like that one, and obviously the three figures would be Danny DeVito, Michael Keaton, probably just use the same figure. I know it's a little different in Returns, but and then obviously Catwoman as well, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. So the figures are right there, and I think it would be perfect. The Bat ski boat, yes, very similar to the one from the 2006 Batcave. Have you seen the Eternals yet? I haven't, no, and I just haven't bothered to write Disney. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if I'm partnered with them. I'm partnered with Warner Brothers, which I was like, hey, Warner Brothers, you doing anything for fandom? Because I saw those Court of Owl masks, and I was like, I need them. And they're like, no, but write us when the Batman comes around. So I'll probably write them in maybe in the new year in January and be like, so anything that you've got going on, I will gladly partake in the Batman. Please, anything. Be so great. I've seen tinier channels get interviews, so I think that would be insane if we were able to interview someone, even if it's just Paul Dano for the Riddler or something. Just anything, literally anything, I think would be really cool now that I'm officially a person, a Warner Brothers ambassador. Yeah, Max Schreck would be fantastic, but if they're doing the same sort of pattern, or they broke it this year with the Tumbler, but if they're doing the same sort of thing where it's only 3 minifigures, I think it's going to be Batman, Catwoman, and the Penguin. I mean, they're literally on the poster, the 3 of them together, that iconic poster, so I would be shocked if we don't get a set next year from Batman Returns. I just think it has to happen. Matto, remember the person who spammed? Oh, you're all good, man. Is your channel name Ashnflash because your favorite hero is the Flash? No, actually, it is. Batman is my favorite hero. The reason it's Ashnflash is just because my name is Ashton, and it it just works well with the Flash, like Ash, and the ASH in my name and the Flash. So yeah, that's all. I saw a really interesting shirt today at Walmart of a what if, and unfortunately had Gamora on it, so I'm like, I'm not buying this. I think it's weird that just came out and it had that on it, but it had Star-Lord, Zombie Cap, and the Watcher, and I'm like, what is this shirt? Was it Star-Lord? It was, but it didn't even, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not for me. Which is the best Batman? I personally like Keaton. I mean, for me, it's Kevin Conroy, but Will Arnett is definitely up there. Live action wise, though, I would probably say Ben Affleck for me. But yeah, I don't know. You don't like Gamora? No. Hang on, let me back up. I don't like the Gamora from What If, because she just didn't do anything, and like that whole episode was cut. So it's just like, why, she took up a spot in the minifigure series, and it's just like, it's just frustrating. Like, I don't have a problem with the character. I like Gamora. It's just I didn't like yeah. She didn't do anything. Why would I want a shirt when she didn't do anything? Are you gonna play the Spider-Man 2 game? Yeah, 100% we will. Yeah, I agree, Will. That fight scene is incredible, and it gives me major Arkham vibes. The combat in there, like him jumping up from the rafters and everything. Oh, so good. Star Wars What If? Yes, please. There is a ton of cool comics out there already. If you just like the idea of that, some of them are like, what if Luke didn't actually blow up the Death Star right away? Some of the ramifications for that, and it's just really, really fun ideas. I think a what if for Star Wars transfers so incredibly well. I really hope that we do get something like that down the line. Really, Pen. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that today too. See, the issue is I just don't like their designs particularly, so I wouldn't really want figures of them, but I'd be down for some cool comic characters like Lady Hellbender and stuff like that. And the only complaint that I have to say about it right now, the only thing is I just don't really know what the story is. Like, we're arrested and we're paying off a debt or something. But it's like, there's no big bat or anything yet, or I don't know if we're building up towards that. I don't really know what we're doing. Like, we're just kind of hopping about. Not that I have a problem with that, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't really see a clear sort of picture. So I don't know. I'm excited. I need the sticker sheet. Do you think the Riddler isn't the Riddler? No, I think it is. I think it is, honestly. Yeah, remember when the Batman instructions came with the mini comics inside? All of the superhero sets used to. What the old 2006 sets used to have comics on the outside of the box, and I cut them all out, and I have them all on a sheet of paper because they're... I remember I didn't want to throw out the boxes, and then my parents made me throw out the boxes, but I was like, no, but the comics. So I cut them all out and put them all on this piece of paper. So has an early and how dare you, Pen? Now I hate the game. Goes there. I wonder if I'm gonna like the Batmobile having it in person, because just looking at some of the pictures on the boxes, it already feels a little bit different than just seeing it. I know, Pen. I know. Can you guys hear that, by the way? I'm always curious if you can hear the walking upstairs. What is the Riddler's motive to kill, though? I don't think that's what he's doing. I'm pretty sure he's sending a message across, and I mean, we don't really know who he is killing either. Like, it could be the rich and the elite and all that. So I'm sure that the story they're telling is going to be great. I'm Like all of the, I just had a flashback. I don't know why this popped into my mind, but I wouldn't necessarily trust Warner Brothers pre-screenings and the crowd reactions, because I remember Batman vs Superman got a standing ovation when they first showed that, and Batman v Superman is probably the worst movie out of everything, anything that DC's done. So, yeah. Do you own all the 2006 Batman sets? I own everything except for the UCS Batmobile, which I have zero interest in, for obvious reasons. It is a Batmobile that I just do not care for. Did I just build that? I built it the same way. Hold on. It got a standing ovation. It did get a standing ovation at the pre-screening. Yep, you can look up the story if you want. Yeah, I remember hearing that a long time ago. Worse than Justice League? Absolutely. Absolutely. But hey, that's just my opinion. I remember my first Batman said it was the Killer Croc Batboat. I could tell you exactly when and where I was for every set that I got, okay? I'll go in order. So the Batman, the Catwoman set, I originally... Oh, Gray Flowers! This... Oh my goodness! This was exclusive to our Technic Lego employee set from last year. Huh. Anyways, what was I gonna say? So the Catwoman set I got when I was camping. We got it at like a superstore, and I built that in the tent, I believe. And then the Killer Croc set that you just mentioned, I got that for my birthday. And the Two-Face set, obviously, I got when that was the first set, and we were coming home from Canada's Wonderland, which is our amusement park. My parents were just like, you can pick anything that you want, any of these Batman sets, and I was just drawn to that. I think it was because of the Batmobile, which is ironic because I hate on all the Batmobiles now. And you've never met... Wow, what a liar. And then the Joker set I think I got for my birthday. And then the Batcave, we just recently picked up. The other ones I remember as well. What was it? The Harley one, I know my dad picked it up on his way home from work. The Mr. Freeze one was Walmart, the little dune buggy. The Arkham Asylum was for Christmas from my grandmother. And what else? I think... Oh, and the Bane and Riddler set I got at Toys R Us. Just, yeah, nothing special there. I am Canadian, yeah. I hope the Batman is just 3 hours of Batman raging, going to find Riddler trophies. I think that'll be funny. I hope there is a Riddler trophy in some shape or form. Cute little reference for all of us. I think that they will set up the Joker. I don't particularly think he'll be the villain of the second one. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Who's the liar? You. Never met in real life. Thoughts on the upcoming Batgirl? Yeah. He's reportedly reprising his role. But yeah, we were talking a bit about that before. I think Brendan Fraser is going to do an excellent Firefly, personally. I do have the 2006 Batcave set. I bought that 2 years ago now. And, yeah. My cousin had the Penguin Bat sub, and I never got that set. I was never a big fan of Robin, particularly. So I wasn't like, I wasn't too sad that I missed out on that. I was more sad that I missed out on the Penguin, honestly. From not getting him from the Batcave and not getting him from the that other Penguin set. But yeah. Do you think that Tom Holland is gonna go for the role of Robin? I don't think so. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but Justin Bieber, he had tweeted out a picture of he had tweeted out a picture of him holding a Batman vs Superman script, and he had said that he was gonna be Robin. And the internet just lost their mind on him. It was the funniest thing. He got so much hate for that. Oh, man. Sorry, I like to be particular with how I put flower pieces and everything. Mads Mikkelsen as Mr. Freeze. Yeah, that would be good. I think Mark Strong as Mr. Freeze would be good as well. I like Esposito, Moff Gideon. I think he would be really cool as well for that role. One sec, chat. Do you think the Joker 2 movie will have Batman? Yeah, I don't really know what they would do with that. I'd love a Joker 2. Again, I was more interested in the sequel coming out of that movie. I was like, yes, Joker 2 when? Giancarlo Esposito. Yes. Gotta hide those mold spruces. What? What are you talking about? Patrick Stewart looks exactly like Mr. Freeze. I don't know about that. But Mark Strong, who played Sinestro and Dr. Sivana in Shazam, I think would do really good. He would do an even better Magneto. No, I'm 100% with you, yeah. Do you think Willem Dafoe will play the Joker? I've seen a lot of people want that. I think it's just because they were in a movie together, and that's why people are saying that. But I wouldn't be opposed to that. I definitely think he looks like that. So I think he definitely would do a good job as an older sort of Joker. So I'm definitely not against that. Huh, that is a very interesting way to do this. Yeah, back in the early 90s, 2000s, yeah, for sure. What's your favorite Batman actor? Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, or Robert Pattinson? I think right now it's definitely Ben Affleck. But then followed by Michael Keaton. Why isn't George Clooney and Val Kilmer on your list? How do you know that Val Kilmer and George Clooney aren't my favorites? Huh? Huh? Or TV's Adam West. Ash, I bought the Hogsmeade Village visit and Hedwig for the Gryffindor Common Room. Did I buy the right sets? Yeah, I love both those sets. Hogsmeade is a cute little winter sort of village set, and Hedwig is such an amazing set. I really love that. Robert Downey Jr. as the Joker. I don't think I could take that. I don't think I could take him seriously. It's a very wide Batmobile. I think this is... I'm already impressed just by the width of this. Isn't it weird that we have three different play scale Batmobiles from different eras? Makes me wonder if they will release the Batmobile from Justice League or even the 1989 one. Yeah, I was just saying the 1989 one I could see them maybe doing for next year for the Flash movie. But you're right. I thought about that today. When I actually, right before stream, I was like, we have the 4 Plus Batmobile. We have the 1966 Batmobile. We have the Tumbler. And now we've got this. All in 1 year. Isn't that weird? No, I don't want him to play. I don't want Jim Carrey to play the Joker. Personally. I don't even know if is there a trunk to this? I really don't remember. Thoughts on the Dark Knight trilogy? Every time I watch it, I enjoy it more. That's my thoughts. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh yeah, this isn't actually this is better than I thought. Every time I'm like, oh, this is actually more enjoyable than I thought. And then I forget that Batman Begins actually exists, and I'm like, that is a really good movie, and I don't think people give it enough praise, honestly. I think Batman Begins is the best one out of the three. Do you think they will make a Batman Beyond Batmobile in the future? Yeah, I did a whole video because they, under the licensing rights or whatever that they have to disclose on Lego.com, it's listed there. So I don't know. How much is the 2006 Batcave? I'm looking for it. Ridiculous price. Yeah, you just got to look for a good deal. I would say wait for like eBay listings. I think that's where I wound up getting it, or maybe I bought it off of Bricklink. I can't recall, but yeah, you just gotta wait for the right time. And believe me, I had waited a very, very long time. I had been watching that for a while. I knew the set number just because of how many times that I typed it in and everything like that. So just gotta be patient. Of course, Michael, you don't need to be here. Which is your favorite Green Lantern? Mine's John Stewart. For me, it's Hal Jordan. I also grew up on the Justice League, that show, Justice League Unlimited. But I've just always loved Hal Jordan. I don't know what it is. Guy's pretty funny too, but John Stewart's up there, and you know, I don't even know any of the other, like, I don't know anything about anyone else, like Jessica Cruz or Simon Baz and all that. Actually, that's not true. I do know a lot about Jessica Cruz because she was in the Justice League 19, in the Justice League New 52 stuff. My favorite voice actress does Harley Quinn, and from, yes, Tara Strong, yep. She also does Raven from Teen Titans. She's the voice of just, you throw a rock and you'll hit someone in that she's done a voice for. She does so much. Play some Batman music. I enjoyed the stream not being copyright strike, but thank you. Like Wonder Woman Invisible Jet. What do you mean? It's right there. You didn't pick yours up. I remember a dad did that with his kids. He photoshopped a empty box for April Fools, I believe. Of that. That was a long time ago. Back when it was actually a possibility for Lego to do something other than Batman. Anyone remember those days? What's your favorite Lego Batman game? If DC Superheroes counts, I would say that, but DC Supervillain, sorry. I enjoy all of them. Actually, that's not true. 3 is a little Whoops. I put that sticker on wrong. Opinions on the Shazam movie? I think the Shazam movie it's really good. Sorry, I'm just focusing, putting on a sticker. What is a minifigure you really want? Right now, honestly, it's like the Batman Who Laughs. I just think it would just be such a crazy character if we ever did get that. But I would probably have to say right now, who is someone that I really want to get? The Fantastic Four. I've just been waiting my whole life for them. The Fantastic Four was just something else that I really grew up a lot on, and I'm just waiting for the day that it happens. Oh, that's down one more. I see. The Mad Hatter, yeah, the Mad Hatter is another one that it's like, when are we ever gonna get that? But I feel like enough time has passed that dream's kind of died for me personally. But I'd love that. How much is the set? I actually don't know off the top of my head. I'm really sorry. I should have done that going in. I think it might be $34.99 USD, maybe. Oh, I hate that. I have extra pieces. I found where it goes. I hope Lego makes a set of My Little Pony Friendship is Maggie. I don't know what that is specifically, but that would not be a set particularly for me. I think if I got a review offer from Lan, I'd probably pass on that. What happened to the Lego Batman 4 game? There never was one. We got DC Supervillains, which is actually my favorite Lego game of all time. It is a amazing story. It is an amazing. I think they just really perfected how Lego games are played in that. Man, I really want the Batcave. I want the Riddler figure. I want Alfred, and I want Gordon. But settle for these two today. Ash ironically said I'd give up an entire. Oh, unironically said that. Yeah, I would give up an entire year of Marvel and DC if it meant getting a Fantastic Four set. Wow, look at the size of that windshield. What's better, the motorcycle chase or the Penguin Batmobile? I think this is better. For a couple of different reasons. I think the main one probably for me personally, just because I really, I'm a minifigure guy. I think that the reason this is better is because the Penguin is exclusive. Like if Catwoman wasn't in the if she wasn't in the Batcave, I'd be like, yeah, like it's a good set. But the fact that she's in the Batcave, the fact that Batmobile, it also it comes with another Bat cycle. It's just, it's kind of like, why does this small set exist? Does that make any sense? Your opinion on Jared Leto's Joker? I think that we've never seen enough of him personally. I just think that he's never really been given the chance to shine as much as other people. But every time that he came on screen in Suicide Squad, I really enjoyed it. I think he is he's very quotable, and I enjoy a lot of what he did there. But that's just me. I know that people hated it. What's my favorite Eternal sets? Oh, the Domo is so cool. I really love it. I know that some people don't like to hear reviews and things like that of movies, but just plug your ears for a second. I haven't seen it or anything, but from what I've heard about the Eternals, I just think it's so funny. Like, Marvel's been treating this as like The Godfather, and like, I don't know what else is like really like Shawshank Redemption. I'm just thinking of like really like big and Oscar winning movies, and then the critics come back and they're like, yeah, it's about like a 5, 6.5 out of 10. I'm like, I don't know why I find that so funny, but yeah, they're just hyping up. The Marvel's just like the Eternals is gonna be the greatest thing. Everyone's blown away by it, and then the critics come back. They're like, so like a 6.5. Goodbye, guys. I understand we've been going for a bit of time. If you gotta go, I completely understand. Don't worry about it. Leto plays a great psychopath. He plays his character well, but it isn't a traditional form of the Joker. I mean, neither is Heath Ledger, but yeah. Do a Shaggy impression. Like Zoink Scoob. That's about all that I can really do. Where is... I already put it on. That it is a huge Batmobile, right? It's honestly, it's the size of and it's bigger, I think. Or no, I think the 1966 one is 6 wide, but I think we might need to do a little collection video of the Batmobiles that came out this year. Who's my favorite Joker? If I'm allowed to pick Mark Hamill, I would like to pick Mark Hamill, please. What's my favorite Batmobile? Honest, I don't know why this popped into my mind, but one of the most underrated ones, I would say, and it's very 1989-esque, is the one from the Joker Land. It was a really good set. I really thought that Batmobile was a really good build for a Batmobile. I think it's not talked about enough. It's kind of like the 2012 one, but it looks like the Tim Burton one, and honestly, I just think it works quite well. Does the Batmobile look similar to the 1966 one? It's definitely starting to feel like that. I don't know what it was. I think it was building the front of the hood. I just kind of felt that. It is forgotten, yeah, Pen. I don't see how they can flesh out 10 Eternals in one movie. That's what I've heard so far, is that it just feels very crowded. But we'll see. Again, it's just a group of characters that I just A, didn't care about, B, just don't really find that appealing. Like, I think in Guardians, like, I didn't really know who they were. I think I might have seen a few episodes of them in shows, even if I'm not even sure if they were. Maybe I'm thinking of afterwards, but I just don't like. I've seen the trailers, and it just does nothing for me every single time. And I thought the same thing about this Guardians game. So who am I to say? Favorite Batman figure? The 2006 Batman is my favorite Batman figure. The black one specifically. It's a very important figure. Like, this channel wouldn't exist without that set with the Two-Face chase. I only knew who the Guardians were because of the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes TV show. Yeah. Goodbye, Spider-Man fan. Exo-Force comes back. I wonder if they would ever bring that back. I don't know. Sorry, sticker time, guys. Just gotta do something off screen here. Okay, that goes that way. Have you built the Batcave yet? I wasn't able to find it. I just don't think they're putting it out just yet because they don't have the space. But I will continue to call Mastermind and Toys R Us every single day. Unfortunately, I can't call anyone at Walmart. I tried calling yesterday. I got disconnected after waiting on hold for 10 minutes to be transferred to someone in the toy department. It's just kind of a joke, Walmart. I don't expect to ever get a hold of anyone, but it's worth a try if it saves me from going out in a boot. But yeah, no, I'm dying to get my hands on that Batcave. It is my favorite of the three for sure. I think it looks so good. Are you going to fit? Oh, that wasn't built properly. There we go. I watched your top 10 on the Joker, and you mentioned you think that the Dark Knight trilogy and the Joker are overrated. Not hating or anything, just curious as to why. I think he does an amazing performance. Do not get me wrong. I think that Heath Ledger does a fantastic performance of a crazy person. But to me, personally, when Batman is not involved in the origin of the Joker, um, it to me it will always lack something in terms of telling a story, uh, and as well the fact that just like the vat of acid and everything in there, that to me is iconic. It's important. It's as I to me the vat of acid is as important as Martha and Thomas dying to a bullet. It is a staple to me. It is very iconic and important. So the fact that that just doesn't happen, I don't really. I like that he was telling his, that he told his multiple choice stories where my father, he was a drunk and all that and everything. I like that, but I would just like a really good a story of him falling into the vat of acid and all that. I don't care if he kills Bruce's parents. I don't mind that. I kind of like that they create each other. I really always enjoyed that part of it. But yeah, I haven't finished Titans yet. No. Hey Darksy, how's it going, man? How you doing today? I'm doing good. What is your favorite piece of DC media? Whew, that is a loaded question. I'm tempted to say Arkham, just because it's a little darker than the Batman the Animated Series, but the Batman the Animated Series is definitely up there. Definitely up there. Gotham's really good too. I don't know. Yeah, it's between Batman the Animated Series and Arkham, I would say, the Arkham games. Why did my father sound so good? Thank you. It's practice. Practice, practice, practice. That's all impressions are, chat. It's just repetition over time. It also helps watching the clips and things like that. Like I find whenever I watch a TV show, specifically like The Office, I will talk like Michael Scott, and whenever I watch Community, I will sometimes talk like Jeff Winger or Abed, and just certain mannerisms as someone who does imitations and impressions. It just, whenever I watch something, it just kind of embed on me that. So thoughts on Jerome and Jeremiah Valeska on Gotham? That show was so good, but they had so much going against them. It is so sad. If you've never heard some of the stories about that, they were not allowed to use, this is very interesting use of the Harry Potter ones. They were not allowed to call him the Joker. They were not allowed to have Bruce Wayne dress up as Batman until the very finale. There is so much that was going against that show. And even like the Arrowverse specifically, like they weren't allowed to use Deadshot because of the Suicide Squad movie. They weren't allowed to use Deathstroke anymore because of the potential of a movie with Deathstroke. There was all these weird rules that Warner Brother was having that now they don't really care about, I would say. But yeah, they had so much going against them over there on the Gotham show, with not being able to use the Joker and no Batman until the end, and even then it was just, yeah, I feel really, it's really sad. They weren't allowed to call him that. He could have the green hair, he could have the white makeup, he could fall into the vat of acid and all that stuff, but they could not call him the Joker. Yeah, very weird. Who is Savitar? Savitar is a Flash villain. He is the god of speed. What's your favorite Batman villain and what's your least favorite Batman villain? Oof. My favorite Batman villain is obviously the Joker. But in terms of a least favorite Batman villain, I don't know if there's really like one Batman villain that I'm like, yeah, I don't like him. I don't think there is one. I don't know. Who's like a bad Batman villain? All the main ones I love and adore. Like I can't think of anyone that I'm like, no, this person's bad, you know? Why is Batmobile so beautiful to me? I don't know. I don't know why I'm liking it either. I was not I didn't like it originally from the pictures, but having it in hand and building it here, ah. See you later, Frog. Have a good one. Thoughts on Firefly? Yeah, I'm assuming you mean Firefly the villain. I like Firefly the villain, and I'm excited. I never thought that they would be in a Batman movie or in Batgirl. Like I think that's really cool. I'm very excited for that. Are you gonna make a video about the leaked character list for the Muppets? No, I don't think there's really a need. I'm pretty sure I've said on a stream, like, oh no, maybe I didn't. I think I said it privately, but just going through and being like, oh, this is who they should do if they were ever going to pick from the 16 that we did. But yeah, the 12 that they picked, it's the most obvious. I think, especially with like Janice, like they just need another female. It's like them putting Petunia in the Looney Tunes series. Like it's just for diversity. It's just to, that's all that she's there for. What DC character would you like to see in live action that hasn't appeared yet? Someone said Booster Gold earlier, and I think he would be really funny. I think that would be great. I think Nathan Fillion would be really funny if they had him play him. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of anyone else that I'd really like. Favorite Marvel movie? It's between the first Avengers and the Avengers Endgame, I think. Yeah. This set is available at Walmart here in Canada. I heard someone told me that it was also in Toys R Us, but Plastic Man would be really good yet too as well. Do you think you will ever get a Lego Batmobile from the cartoon, from the animated series? Yeah. I'm not sure when the anniversary for that show is. Actually, it might have been this year. Wasn't it 1991? Was it 30 years or was it last year? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, I think I really think that, especially with the success, I would say success, because the 1966 one, excuse me, the 1966 Batmobile supposedly did really, really well. I think that they are absolutely going to continue to do it. 1992 as well. There you go. So next year, I think there's so many anniversaries there. I really hope that they do something. That would be nice. It would be nice if they did something. I want a Gentleman Ghost because of the Batman the Brave and the Bold. We have Gentleman Ghost, actually. He is in a Lego Batman movie set. It came with Gentleman Ghost and Crazy Quilt, I believe, was in that set. So yeah, we actually already have him. That is a beautiful figure. Mine got sun faded, and I wound up just writing Lego, and they wound up sending me the parts. They still had them in stock, luckily, the top hat in white. And yeah, if you ever... I asked specifically, I said, does sun faded parts, can you get replacements? And they said yes. So if you leave your sets out in the sun, I'm not saying you should do this, because obviously, like, at some point you might not be able to get replacements for certain things. But if you leave it out and if it gets sun faded, they will let you get a replacement, which I think is really cool of them. Like, it's your own problem. So yeah, and the Harley Quinn Cannonball attack has both Crazy Quilt and Polka Dot Man, or Crazy Quilt and Gentleman Ghost. Yeah, this is a really cool dish piece. Look at this. I don't know if is this a new dish piece. I don't think I've had this before, but that's really cool how it's right on there. I really think that's really cool. And there's a sticker on top. Can you try the stud shooter? Yeah, I'll show it in a second. Just let me just put this sticker, the final sticker, on here. It's very important to center this one because it is the center of the Batmobile. Yeah, looks good to me. So what you do is you just push down, I think, Whoa. That's gone. Okay. Wow. I'm really impressed by this Batmobile. Again, I just did not expect this. I know that I say in a lot of reviews when I show the stud shooter off, and I'm like, oh, that's gone. No. That bounced off this, and that went really, really far. I'm curious where this other... I know where you go. I know I messed this up before. It's underneath here somewhere. It was at the front of the car. And then you are here. I think this is very cool. I love the size of this. I didn't expect it to be this large. I kind of wish we had a stand, the rotating stand that we've been getting recently. And this, where does that go? Let me check the back here. How many? It only says one. It only says one on the instructions. So I got a second one of that. Fascinating. But yeah, this is a beautiful looking... I'm blown away. I take it all back. I think it needs a little bit more, like... I wish these were in red. I know that might not make sense, but it's just... When I think of the Batman and you look at the packaging here and the red and everything, I just think it looks... I think it definitely needed red or even orange. I think might make it a little bit better. But it looks really cool. I love this. I love the scale of this. I really think this is worth the price. This is a solid, very solid looking set here. I'm really shocked. I really didn't expect to enjoy it, but really great. Let's lift this up a bit here, shall we? I apologize for the shaking. Let's focus in on the back. It's not just a signal, it's a warning. Very, very cool. Very impressed by just these two sets. So very excited to get the other one. Could you put the different cowl on Batman? I will not do that in this video. You will have to wait for another one. And I will show you how to make the best Batman figure that you can. Trust me, there's a really cool design that someone has created, and I will show that in another video. It's really, really great. So, yep. Can you test the bat symbol? I don't think it's not dark enough yet outside. I can't. It wouldn't work. But in the review, I'll record it soon. It'll be dark enough to record, so then I'll show that. Xavier here. Yeah, I'm glad that the field guide is helping. I really love hearing when the field guide is able to help people get the figures that they are wanting to get and everything like that. Use the Ninjago shoulder pads under the cape. I don't think it needs shoulder pads. I don't think that's really the issue. But wow, the contrast on that is insane. What the heck? Why has nobody said anything? What does gamma do? Oh. Saturation, no. Stay down there. Hue shift. What does that mean? Whoa. Opacity, that's darkness. Oh, I just thought of. Oh, I don't want to mess around with this. Oh, I can. Hang on. Let me just try this. That looks like the posters. Anyways. It actually looks like the trailer. Imagine if I recorded the whole video like that. Yes, Kieran, that is exactly what I'm talking about. You'll have to wait for the other video to see that. Can't show everything here. Don't want to give it all away, you know? Jacob, thank you for the $5, man. You didn't have to do that. Working on instructions for the 1989 Batmobile with the sliding roof will be available on Ashnflash's Discord, hopefully. Oh, that's cool. Michael, is that like Sky from like how long ago? How you doing, man? I think that's you from the profile picture. Go all red, like the grayscale. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm really tempted to do that now. Have an unlisted red version. Do you think the Batmobile may be a little too big? I think it's minifigure scale. I think it looks really cool. I'm very impressed by it. I apologize for the vacuuming in the back. That's really not epic that they are doing that right at this instant. Let me set it back to default. Is the UCS tumbler out in stores? No, it is not yet. Not until November 1st. Cool, man. Well, I hope you're doing good. We were talking about people who used to attend all the Fortnite streams recently, and I was thinking of you and Johnny and everyone else. So, yeah, hope you're doing good, man. Nice, I'm sold. Yeah, I really am impressed by it. There's no other way to say it, I think. There was a Lego Robin Hood figure that in the create your own sig fig at the Lego store, and it has a gunmetal gray arms with printing that looks like the Batman arm cuffs. Really? If you could take a picture of that sprite, I'd love to see that. That sounds really cool. What do you think the post-credit scene is going to be? I think the Batman recruiting Robin. I feel like that's almost like an older Batman sort of thing that needs to happen. But maybe. Cool, Edwin. I love the second game. I remember that came out on the day that my graduation was happening, because that came out in June, I believe. And I was playing it that day. Big Kibble, thank you for becoming a member, man. You're already a member on the other channel. What are you doing? Thank you, though. You legend. Big Kibble was insane last night, gifting, donating to the stream, gifting the Batman Who Laughs skin in Fortnite, and Block also. I don't know if he's here. Gave me the glider, so yeah. You are an OG Mahan, yeah. I feel old to think back to that stuff. Philippa, yes, it'll be in that video. I don't want to show you it now, just because, I gotta get you to come back for the videos, So we will do that in a separate one, but yeah. Thoughts on Two-Face? Love Two-Face, one of my favorite villains. The reason this all exists is because of a Two-Face set, because I was drawn to that Two-Face 2006 set, so let me just check. I'm gonna go for another minute here, and we've been live for an hour and 30, so I'm most excited. What sets are you most excited for other than the Batcave? Right now, it's just Home Alone, I think, is really what I'm, like, November 1st. I cannot wait to do that. We'll stream that as well. And, yeah, I'm so excited for that. Big Kibble, $10. What are you doing, man? Thank you. Just got most of my DC merch. My stuff's coming this week. I'm really excited. I should be getting my DC Fandom Batman shirt and also the Flash shirt. So, really, really cool. I cannot wait. But thank you, Big Kibble. What'd you get with your DC merch? I think the suit's arm should be black. Yes, I agree. It should be black. And stay tuned. Can you say hello to Fabi and Carlos? Hello, guys. How you guys doing? Sorry. Ready and action. Hello, Fabi and Carlos. Those Fortnite streams were good times. I've been ride operating and growing as a person a lot this summer. That's awesome. That's awesome at Six Flags, right? Do you think all Lego Batman games have the Michael Keaton Batman soundtrack? Um, I don't know. I can't picture it in the third one. The third one's the game I've played the least of, but I know 1 and 2 have them. Do you like the new Batman minifigure? I like the torso, the legs, and I think that the Robert Pattinson face is perfect. But besides that, I don't like the cowl, and the arms I think is missing. But I'm getting both Home Alone and the Titanic on release day. Yeah, that's gonna be such a busy day, man. There's gonna be people getting the tumbler. There's gonna be people getting these sets. Ugh. And Home Alone, of course, as well. It's just gonna be a very busy day. Are you gonna get the Steve amiibo? No, I'll get Sora if they do one eventually, probably. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, we're gonna do. I'll probably get the Bat Cycle chase out today, and then tomorrow morning when you wake up, there'll be the Batmobile, and then I'll try and call around again for the Bat Cave. And if I'm able to do the Bat Cave, we'll do a stream around the same time again, like today. And then the following day, the Batmobile. Oh, the Titanic doesn't come out until November 8th. I'm sorry. That's good then. That's good. Less people there. Scott, I don't know if I have the knowledge to do that, but I haven't seen it done yet, and I am really tempted to do that. I kind of want to have the set in hand, because the pictures that we got the press kit just didn't do enough justice for all that. So, yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome, Sky. I'm really happy for you. I know that's something you always wanted, so that's awesome. The Suicide Squad killed the Justice League sweatshirt, Gotham Knights sweatshirt, and see, I saw all those sweatshirts, but the price was just too much. It was $40, and then the shipping and all that. But I figured that when we get closer to that, like EB Games and all the other stores near me would have that. But specifically, I wanted like the fandom shirts and all that. But yeah. What theme do you want more sets of? Disney parks? Yeah, I would love more Disney parks like you're saying. There are so many really cool things. Like, I just think that the iconic ones that have gotten movies now, specifically like Jungle Cruise and Pirates of the Caribbean and The Haunted Mansion, like all of those, I just think I just don't know how Lego hasn't done it. And even like a micro version of it, like a micro version of Epcot, I feel like we're gonna get now any day with the Disney Castle set. I guarantee you soon, like next year or something, or maybe when there's an anniversary of Epcot, we are going to get a micro scale version of that. I think that would look really, really cool. I'd love a micro scale of the front gate. I think would be really cool as well. But yeah, see you later, Sky. It's my birthday, and will there be reviews of these? Yeah, happy birthday, Michael. There will be reviews. I'm gonna try and do the Bat Cycle tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning, and then the Batmobile will be for sure tomorrow. I don't want to do 3 videos today, but Lego should just start a theme, a Disney park theme. Yeah, for sure. No new cowl, unfortunately. I think it needed it, but there's not one. Really, Matthew? Happy birthday, man. Can we set up a Kibble Ashes Lego fund? What do you mean? How much money was this altogether? I $56, I think. So one's 19, I think. I don't want to misspeak. I don't remember. I just bought them. I'll have it for the review. But we're gonna wrap things up here. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun building these with you, chatting with you, and thank you to the donos and the new members and all that. Also, if you want to chat more with me, to the 143 people. Tonight we will be live on the Ashnflash Extra channel where we're playing the brand new Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game. It is a lot of fun so far, and we're gonna have reviews for these two sets coming out in the next 24 hours. We also have a really cool video for the 2006 Batcave. I'll just say it. I showed it earlier. That's gonna be coming out. It's already filmed, recorded, edited, all that fun stuff. It's going to come out probably after I get the other Batcave. Maybe a comparison. We've got for all the Batmobiles this year, upgrading the Robert Pattinson Batman figure. Big Kibble, thank you for the $5. And what else? Batman CMF series. Maybe another CMF series coming out probably on Halloween. I'm trying to do it for. Anyways, guys, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you all so much. Join me on Ashnflash Extra tonight for Guardians. If you want to, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one.